Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, I've got something absolutely game-changing for you. This isn't another meme coin or random DeFi project that fades away after a few weeks. This is a project with a real-world purpose that is solving one of the biggest problems in healthcare today. And it comes with a token that has the potential to explode. The project is called Private Health Dossier, or PHD, and its native token is Carecoin. Now, before we dive in, let me make one thing clear. This is not a financial advice. I'm sharing information and my perspective on this project, but always do your own research and never invest more than what you can afford to lose. That said, Carecoin has the kind of fundamentals and utility that could realistically deliver a 100x. And here's why. Right now, your medical records are controlled by hospitals, insurance companies, and outdated software providers. You don't own them. You switch doctors, you move to another city, or change insurance. You've probably seen how fragmented and incomplete your records become. On top of that, centralized healthcare systems are hacked every single year. Just in 2023 alone, over 168 million records were breached. That's your private information, your prescriptions, your treatment history, and even financial exposure, all stolen and misused. Private Health Dossier fixes this by creating the world's first decentralized electronic medical record system that is built on blockchain. With PhD, you finally own your health data. You control it, you can decide who sees it, and you can share it instantly with any provider worldwide. Imagine needing emergency care while traveling, and instead of waiting hours or filling out forms, you simply open your PhD app, you scan a QR code, and your full verified history is instantly available to the doctor. Now let's talk about the Carecoin, because this is the centerpiece of the entire ecosystem. Carecoin is the established cryptocurrency at the core of the PhD platform. It is an ERC20 token that is built on Ethereum, which harnesses the advantage of blockchain like immutability, transparency, and security, which means every transaction, every interaction in the ecosystem is traceable, it is tamper-proof, and it is equitable. Carecoin represents a unit of value in the PhD ecosystem. It gives both utility and investment potential. And unlike hype tokens, this isn't a meme. It's a coin that has real-world application tied to one of the biggest industries on the planet, that is the healthcare. Now, with recent favorable SEC rulings and board acceptance across U.S. executive and legislative branches, the regulatory environment is opening up. One day, Carecoin could serve as a payment option for care providers, hospitals, and medical procedures not covered by insurance. Think about the scale of that. Healthcare is a multi-trillion-dollar global industry. Even a fraction of adoption could create massive demand for Carecoin. Now, investors love scarcity, and this is where it gets really exciting. Carecoins, will have a limited circulating supply. Combine that with billions of potential users reclaiming control of their healthcare records through PhD. And what you get is both scarcity and desirability working together to drive token value. Now, this is why people are saying Carecoin has true 100x potential. Now, let's break down the tokenomics, because this structure is one of the strengths of the project. 20% goes to reserves, 20% for community incentives, 20% for pre-sale, we'll talk about that very shortly, 15% for early care coin holders, 10% for exchange and liquidity, 10% for the team, and 5% for development. Now, this balanced distribution ensures growth, sustainability, and strong community involvement. It fuels ecosystem development, and it guarantees liquidity for trading. And do remember, 25% from PhD go directly to tackling nationwide health issues like cancer, dementia, and autism. Now, this is more than a crypto project. It's a mission to create impact, to build trust, to attract long-term adoption for from patients and providers. Now, let's talk about the pre-sale, like I said before, because this is where early investors can position themselves for maximum upside. The pre-sale has 3 stages. Stage 1 is priced at just $0.015, stage 2 at $0.025, and stage 3 at $0.050. That means if you get in during stage 1, you're already looking at a more than a 3x increase by the time it reaches stage 3, and that's before any listings or mainstream adoption. Buying Carecoin is very simple. All you need to do is connect your MetaMask or Trust wallet. You choose the amount that you want to invest using Ethereum or USDT. You click on buy and you're in. No complicated process, no hidden steps. And the roadmap is equally impressive. The team is focusing on completing their Layer 2 app and smart contracts, and then they're going to expand marketing, listing on tracking platforms, exchange listings, and scaling adoption after the pre-sale ends. So here's the bottom line. The global healthcare system has a broken model for managing medical data. Patients have no ownership. Breaches are increasing every year, and providers are stuck with incomplete information. PhD and Carecoin solved this real problem by returning ownership to the patient, securing data on blockchain, and creating a financial ecosystem around it. With billions of potential users, limited supply, real-world utility, and a pre-sale that offers massive upside to early investors, this project has all the ingredients of a true 100x opportunity. So imagine looking back a year from now when Carecoin is being used by providers listed on exchanges and powering a global patient-owned healthcare revolution, and you were one of the early investors. So don't wait. The pre-sale is live right now. Check the official links in the description below. Join their socials for real-time updates, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next big crypto gem. This is all of you guys in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned.